Welcome in or welcome back. Let's jump into a love message for you today. And as always, take the messages that resonate and leave the ones that don't. Spirit, angels, ancestors from the divine holy light, can you please show me what is the love message that needs to come out? What is the love message? Thank you. And we're just going to take the bottom there. All right, let's see. What do we have? We have intimacy, passion, coming together, magnetic pull, and missing you. We have really committed this time, loyal, in it for the long run, and no games. We also have rock bottom, jail, karma, legal trouble, and life falling apart. And then we have fighting, trust issues, one-sided, detached, and poor communication. And the last one is red flags, signs, evidence, cheating, and deception. I also pulled this card to start. Your emotions are the gears of your heart. Trust what feels right. Okay. So this feels as though there was a passionate connection. You may have noticed some red flags. There could have been some communication issues. Someone could have gotten in some legal trouble here as well. You may have spoke of marriage, commitment. You may have been in a long-term commitment. It feels as though somebody here has spoke about marriage, is what I'm getting. It was a very passionate connection. And then it feels like something happened. Somebody detached. You may have gotten some signs. You may have found some evidence, or you just had this inner feeling with this card here. Trust what feels right. We also have nurture. Take care of yourself. There's something about trust your inner knowing. There was a one-sided situation. Pluto came out, and the seventh house, along with Capricorn energy, and we also have Pisces here. The seventh house is about partnerships and commitments, equal give and take. Feels as though there was an unjust situation. Again, somebody could have fought dirty. Let's see where you're at. Spirit, angels, ancestors. We have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You may be an earth sign. Spirit, angels, ancestors. Can you please show me what is the viewer's energy? What is the viewer's energy? We have so many questions. Where do I stand? So you may have had this really strong magnetic pull and feels like something abruptly changed. In my pre-shuffle, I kept seeing the Tower, I seen the Lovers, and I seen the Death card, where it feels like something ended suddenly. You could have a lot of questions. On the bottom, we have divine timing. Not yet. Trust the process. The time is not quite aligned. See, the clocks are not the same time, so it's not quite the right time. So that's Spirit's advice for you. It's not quite the right time. Something isn't aligned. Oops. What else we have? We have blocked and regret, sadness, and silence. So you may be blocked, or you may have blocked this person. Okay. Can we get one more for the viewer's energy? There we go. We have expansion and high vibe in the summer. So you're trying to keep your energy high. It feels like you're trying to stay positive. You may have been trying to forget this person here. What's on the bottom? Karmic cycle, repetition. There's a soul lesson and closure. You may be trying to close this cycle out, or again, that could be Spirit's advice. This could have been a repetitive cycle. There was a lesson in this cycle. Whatever was going on was no good. Obviously, if they're cheating and lying, that is definitely a karmic cycle. And if you're fighting all the time, that's a karmic pattern that needs to be figured out. Could be because of the communication issues. Karmic doesn't mean bad. It means there's some unhealed wounds that need to be addressed and could be within both of you. If you're both fighting, the connection is triggering. That's where you really need to look within and see, why does this person trigger me? And is love enough? Is it love or is it lust? Is this something that is healthy for me? So this is where these questions are coming in. Is this helping me grow or is it hindering my growth? If this person is constantly pulling you down, then maybe it's time to let them go so new doors can open. So let's see. For this external energy, what is going on in their energy? What is going on with this person? Hot and cold. It feels like they are wishy-washy. They could be the one here that is always going back and forth, in and out. Maybe this is where this deception is coming in, and they're making you feel confused because one minute they're into you and maybe the next minute they're detached, which would be very confusing. And that is very karmic. What's on the bottom? We have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And that charm came out today. The Pisces did. So they may be a water sign. Let's see. Can we get one more for the external energy? What is their energy? We have lies, deception, and secrecy. So this is showing that the external energy was the one that was karmic, showing the red flags. They could have been lying. They could have been holding things back. They could have had these trust issues, or they could have caused trust issues in your relationships by holding information back or by not communicating. What's on the bottom? We have spiritual awakening and intuition. Maybe they hit rock bottom here. And when you hit bottom, the only way to go is up. So this person may be waking up now, but I'm getting the feeling that you may have closed this chapter out, and this connection could have woke you up and put you on a new path. You're expanding, you're raising your vibration, and this person, I don't know, maybe they're finally seeing how one-sided this connection was. Can we get one for the energy in between? What's the energy? Thank you. We have the chaser, attachment, and seeking validation. So that could be how this connection was feeling. Like both of you could have felt attached to each other and always trying to prove a point, who's right. Somebody always had to be right. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. And on the bottom, you're the peanut butter to my jelly. There's a sense of wanting to hold on to this connection. So there's love here. I'm getting the feeling like you both wanted to be right. Maybe someone here was holding their feelings back. They could have been going through a legal situation, but did not express this to you. They could have wanted commitment, but they couldn't express how they feel to you. The chemistry and passion was really great, but they couldn't express their love to you. It feels like somebody detached, and maybe you thought that they lied to you. Maybe you thought there was someone else. Maybe you thought that they were being secretive. And in reality, they could be going through their own issues where they had to pull away and it feels like they're being secretive. That could be a thing as well, like making up your own narrative to a story because you don't have the full picture. And that could be where these questions are coming in. So we're going to pull some tarot and see for your side and their side and see what comes out. Spirit, angels, ancestors. What can you show me here for the viewer? We have so many questions. Divine timing. Wow, the Two of Cups came out. You feel the partnership. You feel the love. This is soulmate energy. Five of Cups. You could be feeling like your emotions are drained, sad, alone, maybe even some regrets here. The Ten of Cups. This talks about family, commitment, happiness. It feels like There was a beautiful love partnership here, and now it's like somebody took it away with the 5 cups. You had 10, and now there's 5. On the bottom is 6 of Pentacles. There was an equal partnership here. What's in this 5 of Cups, Spirit? What's in this? The world, the ending. The world can be a new chapter, something completed. Could be this closure energy here, the closing of a cycle, the 10 of Cups can be like a marriage, family cycle. Could be that one-sided situation. Somebody was taking more than the other. There wasn't reciprocity. And on the bottom, we have the 5 of Wands. There was challenges. Something was blocked, was hidden. Manifestations, hidden challenge, and heartbreak. And we have a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The communication was blocked and hidden. Broken heart here, and another painful ending or chapter needed to end. We have the Queen of Wands. Yes, feeling rejected, left out. So we're gonna start there. Here's the fighting. Here is the poor communication, jealousy, drama. So you felt that there was a strong soulmate connection, and it feels like somebody pulled away and it ended. There was a lot of challenges and jealousy here. All right, so let's see what this person's energy, what information we can get from the external person. Spirit, angels, ancestors. What can you tell me about this external energy here? One flipped over. The Knight of Wands. There's that hot and cold, in and out. Somebody who came in for a good time and they left quickly. It feels like somebody here talked to you about having a commitment, a happily ever after. You're my soulmate. We're going to have a happy life. And took what they wanted and then left. You maybe had an argument. There's that 6 of Pentacles. I'm getting the feeling they know they didn't give to you. They came in, took what they wanted. Let's get another one here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Things changed. This is that cycle. This is karma or destiny, that divine timing here. I'm getting the feeling the divine stepped in and took this person out of your life because they were karmic. Because something here, they weren't being honest, they were lying. Okay, and what's on the bottom? The Queen of Pentacles. That's you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You don't have to be that sign, but it feels like there was a change. They are acknowledging the shift or what they didn't give to you, is what I'm getting. And then let's get one here. What are they acknowledging here with the 6 of Pentacles? What was in the 6 of Pentacles? The 10 of Wands. Yeah, all of the burdens that they placed on you. It's like, here you go. I'm leaving you with all of the weight, all of the questions that you had. And it almost feels like they went silent, or they maybe came in and argued with you and then left. They did something, feels really painful. Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, which you have right here, and the 2 of Swords and the Magician. It's almost like they manifested an argument here. They started an argument with you. And we have that here. The Ace of Pentacles. They started an argument. And the Temperance can talk about not being able to control your emotions, your actions, temper your passions and desires, so that they could leave you feeling confused. And they may have went in another direction here. I'm sorry if this is resonating with you. That is what this is feeling like. Somebody here just left you feeling like shit. We have guidance here, but you've been guided by your intuition, your dreams. Right here, trusting what feels right. What can you tell me about this person here? Yeah, we have Netflix and chill, sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone, lying about their whereabouts. The bottom is cold shoulder, breakup, distance, ignoring. Man, why is the spiritual awakening over here on this side? What is that? The separation, because they're thinking about you and they're unsure of their future. Because of this separation, they may be going through this rock bottom period and yearning for you because of the insane chemistry that you've had. It's waking them up. Oh, I messed up now. What can you tell me here about this karmic cycle for the viewer? We have love, unconditional love, oneness, attraction. You gave unconditional love to this person. And because they couldn't give it to you, doesn't make you unworthy of love. Just know that this person here definitely feels karmic, and you have something better waiting for you. It feels like they definitely need to work on some things. And on the bottom was sudden change, shocking news, and upheaval. It feels, again, they suddenly came in and left. Something happened here, and it doesn't feel very good. So let's get some advice for you, and we're going to close this out. Spirit, angels, ancestors, what is the advice for the viewer? What advice do you have for the viewer? Can we get one more? All right, and we'll take the bottom. We have let go. You're clinging on to old hurts and grievances. They're eroding your happiness. Let them go, or you'll never truly live in the moment. Release the shadows in your heart and embrace freedom and lightness. Then we have embrace what is. The recent disappointment may leave you feeling helpless, but remember, this is just one closed door. You're being guided towards another door that will soon open, leading you to a path that's better suited for you. Absolutely. And then we have redirection. You're being called to skillfully direct others' attention, not to manipulate, but to achieve goals in reality. With precise words and logic, focus attention towards positions that benefit you. All right, yes. So that is the message I have for you today. I'm sending you so much love. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are.